Hello and welcome back to Tortuga, and we are now in a fight against a very powerful pirate battalion, and you can see here they even have ships of the line, they have Queen Anne's, and a number of other things. Actually, the pirate galleon, the war galleon is the best thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I've got to remember a couple of things here. I haven't played the game for quite some time, but maybe it's actually been updated. I have no idea whether there have been any updates. Because Epic doesn't really tell you that stuff, unfortunately, and I am playing it on there. Anyway, we are actually doing really well in our fleet strength, so we should theoretically be fine here. Now, the reason why I'm actually attacking these guys is I do have a task. I have a task from France to do something. I think it's this one, information procurement. Yeah, as you can see here, intercept the Lion Hawkins, and that's exactly what we're doing. So let's start the battle and see how this goes. Bear in mind, as I say, I have not played this in quite some time, but that's the thing. In the middle of a series like this, you can't really stop and then start again, because then you have no idea what's going on, and that kind of thing has happened here. So hopefully I'm going to remember, and I'm going to get back into the saddle, so to speak, and hopefully we'll be doing okay. But I am very worried about this fight potentially, so let's see what I can do. Yeah, one thing that we should know, by the way, someone actually was kind enough to tell me that mortars, or heavy mortars in actual fact, are extremely effective. Very, very cool weapons indeed. So that actually gives me a great deal of confidence, because I actually thought that that might be the case. I actually thought that might be the case, you know, later down the line, because I said to you before, you know, look at how cool these mortars are. Ah, there has been an update. Okay, there has been an update, because I can actually skip past the mortar firing sequence, which I very much appreciate. That's absolutely fantastic. Really do not like having to sit through that, so that's really good. And we are otherwise just going to basically, you know, just skip on by all this, because there's not really much we're going to be getting from it. Okay, did they literally just sink my ship right here, or are they doing critical damage? Oh no, they did a bit of damage to my hull, but nothing too amazing. Yeah, as you can see, they're having a really, really hard time getting through my hull here, which is absolutely perfect. Now, let me actually just quickly see what we can do. Technically, I need to move first, so let's have a look. Maybe we can move here. Yeah, that's in our firing. That is not in the sweet spot, though. Aha! Hello there. This is not looking particularly good, though, is it? No. What about here? No. Here. Ah, wait. This might be okay. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay, so this is obviously going to be not the most fantastic thing ever. As you can see, we do reduce a little bit of his armor, but that's pretty much all we're going to get out of that. Unfortunately, can't really do much more. Now, obviously, with Barney here, we should be able to... Wait a minute, did they sink my... No, they haven't sunk my vessel, thankfully. Okay, that would be really, really bad. Okay, now let me see. What is the harshest opponent here? This one? Yeah, that is the harshest opponent. So generally what I would like to do is capture that. So I'm going to use my other people to do that. And hopefully what I can do with Barney here is we can just do massive damage. Let's just do massive damage as much as we possibly can. So let's see here. Can I select this one? This is a 70% chance. That's pretty good, but this is a really weak opponent. This is good. Okay, this is good. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do the special, oh yes, special ammunition here. Take it out instantly, as you can see. Very nice. And hopefully we'll be able to do something similar here. Okay, we're going to board this vessel right now. Can we actually do that? No, we cannot. Aha. We cannot. Okay, that is not particularly good. I was actually hoping that we might be able to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to, yeah, I would like to challenge this thing, actually. Let's challenge this thing so that we can get it to come over here after us. And we're actually gonna be firing chain shot that causes double movement damage. Not sure if that actually is that effective. I think it is. Yep, seems to be very effective. Very nice indeed. The sail structure has now been damaged, and the sails have also been torn. So that is definitely going to make a huge difference to their movement. And we're actually going to be getting Charles out of there now because, well, let's face it, we probably don't want him to stay in there, do we? He's taken some pretty significant damage, so we can just move him out of there. And, well, I'm not going to do anything else with him. No, we're not going to do anything else with him. Okay, so otherwise we're just going to be using our boarding strength here. And we're just going to attempt to board because I can't remember this captain's name, unfortunately. But this fellow, this particular captain, is not having a ship that has 2 decks at the moment. So, unfortunately, yeah, that's not really working out too well for us. And look at that. Look at how much damage we did to them. Very, very nice indeed. And now we're back with Clement. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. Can we do something? Yes, we can. Very nice. But unfortunately, that is not the side that I actually want to utilize. Yeah, we need to replace this guy's cannons relatively quickly, in my opinion. But maybe I can do something like this. No, that's pretty terrible. What about here? No. Ah, here. Okay, that seems decent-ish. That's probably the best I can get. So let's do something like this. This is only a 50% chance, unfortunately, but it should be enough to do some damage at least, as you can see. A little bit of damage. That's going to give us the opportunity to hopefully reload the other side, and then hopefully that's going to work out real nice for us. Okay, so apart from that, we should probably... Should I board this? I think that might be a bit of a waste to actually board it, so I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to just go around here, and we're just going to shoot this one. That's a frigate. Let's just shoot it straight up. There we go. That was easy. Oh yeah, that was nice and easy. Love that. Okay, yeah, otherwise we can just continue onward, and we can maybe do a boarding action now, but this is still just 16%. Yeah, that doesn't really make any difference. Okay, so what about this guy? Yeah, let's do some damage. Oh no, we can't actually do any damage to him. Technically we can, but I'd like to get a full salvo if at all possible. That would be the best case scenario, but unfortunately we're getting a bit unlucky with this. Ah, hello. This is perfect. Okay, we're going to shoot this one. That's going to be a full kill right there. Super nice one shot. And we can actually skip many of these animations now as well, which is very nice indeed. And sometimes sometimes it's actually pretty good to leave games for a little bit of time, because then you can come back and you can see that they've been updated and have had a number of different improvements being made. And we're just going to be shooting the Queen Anne as well. Whoa, massive damage. Thank you very much, Charles. Very good. That is exactly what I like to see. And yeah, we're just going to be ending the turn here. Hopefully he's not going to actually get taken down. No, he is taking damage, but not too badly. And we actually failed that. Are you serious that we actually failed that? That is one of the... Boarded by the enemy. He literally got entirely boarded by the enemy. You know, that is one thing that I actually find extremely irritating. I don't know about you, but I personally do. 30% chance, okay, that's not actually good enough, but yeah, we're just gonna have to make do with that, I suppose. And I will now have to use my boarding action here to try and salvage this situation. That is really bad, all things considered. Okay, let's just do this, and this is the ship of the line. Okay, we're actually doing some pretty good damage to it. Let's take it down. Okay, should we take it down, or should we take down this one instead? Yeah, we'll take down this one instead. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that barely did anything, unfortunately. We must have rolled pretty low on the damage there, I suppose. Something like that. Okay. We're going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to do something special here. Oh, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's not really going to work out too well. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they're basically done. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for a boarding action here. Try and help out a little bit. Maybe we'll go for a 32%. That failed, obviously. Who would have expected that to fail, right? Okay, we did it. Yeah, once again we did it, but you know, once more, you know, it's not a foregone conclusion here. Okay, so let me see if I can get into effective range. This guy's cannons are really, really hard to use. Yeah, that's why I've been meaning to replace them for quite some time already. Okay, we can go for something like this. Yeah, I guess this. And then we can just fire at them. 30% chance. Oh, it's so terrible. It really is. Maybe we should just use him for boarding actions, to be honest. That might make sense. Okay, we're going to go for another boarding action here. There we go. That was successful. Fantastic. Let's actually board this guy as well. And hopefully Charles is not going to go down here. There we go. We actually managed to capture that ship. Wonderful. So we now get this fellow's ship back, hopefully. And we can now hopefully fire at that guy as well over here. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Wonderful. Here we go. Okay, so we can obviously do this. This is a 15% chance. Not going to do that. I'm going to do this, though, because this is 70%. Just going to remove as much armor as I can. That's pretty much the only thing I can do at this point. And we can even fire at this guy as well if we want to. But do we want to? It's literally 15%. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. So we're not going to do that. And we now have... What is this? Is this a ship of the line or something like that? I'm actually not entirely sure. Well, we might as well try and board it. And should we board this one as well? I mean, we're getting successful very, very weirdly. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yes, we seem to be getting success almost across the board here. So let's just do this. There we go. And this. Okay, whoa, this guy's got a lot of people. This guy's got a lot of people. We should be really, really careful about this. Okay, we're going to go for another boarding maneuver here. And Charles is looking pretty bad, as you can see. He can barely move, unfortunately. So we're basically just going to be leaving him where he is. And there we go. Okay, we were able to board that. And we're actually doing very well with Seamus right now as well. Very surprising, actually, that he's doing so well at this. And there we go. There's another boarding action right there. And then we can just finish things up. There we are. Wonderful. And we've now won the battle. Whew. All right, that was actually quite a bit harsher than I anticipated, but I'm pretty happy with this. We actually managed to capture both Queen Anne's and the ship of the line, so very nice indeed to see that. And we're just going to be taking all of them because we do have the ability to do so. And otherwise, there we go. And now we can inform the governor in New Orleans, which is actually very nice indeed. And we also have another task, which is the, wait a minute now, the bounty quest. And we need to do this between Tampa and Port Isabel. So that is obviously something that we will be doing in just a moment. But we're going to go over to New Orleans very, very quickly, as I would like to hand that in straight away. And we're going to try to increase our relation with France as much as we possibly can. And then we're probably going to move on and maybe do something for someone else. Possibly England at this point, because there are two captains that require you to get Baron with the English, and I think that is probably going to be the next best thing for us, potentially. So we're just going to sell a bunch of things here. I actually would like to get some more of something, so maybe some more tobacco. How much do I actually have of tobacco? I have how much? I have 400. Yes, there we go. I have 400. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm going to actually just take a look and see what we don't have. We don't have a lot of spices. Okay, let's get a couple more spices. Jewelry is okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah. Whoa, okay. We've barely got any salted meat, so I should probably try to find a place that actually supplies those. That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? And otherwise, apart from that, we could potentially sell these things. Well, selling cod liver oil is perfectly fine. I could buy some... Ooh, buy some rum. Yes, I will buy all of your rum, sir. Thank you. And what else do we have here? Wood is not really that useful. I only have... What? I only have 54 grain? Why do I only have 54 grain? Well, they don't have anything either. All right, yeah, so let's go and speak to the governor if I can work out these menus. And we're just going to go and do that. There we go. All right, so we are now a Margrave. As you can see, they have finally fixed the reputation bar as well. They must have implemented a huge amount of different fixes here. Because, don't know whether you noticed, but in previous episodes, whenever we do a task, you couldn't actually see your reputation going up. The only thing that would be giving away your reputation would be when you would go away from that particular port, and then you'd come back, and then you would be able to see it then after a certain period of time. Not sure whether that was actually the case, but that seemed to be what worked for me, and otherwise we're gaining some pretty nice relation for them. Otherwise, apart from that, what else do they need? 70 kegs of cod liver oil. I think I actually had a bunch of that. I mean, I could take it. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you know, it doesn't really give me any negative effect. I hope, at least. I hope. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm going to be heading on over to intercept the Jean-Pierre Martin very, very soon. But obviously, we are going to need to head into this port very quickly first, because I'd like to see if they have some cod liver oil. They do. Yeah, they have a massive amount of it. So I will just buy all of what I have. This is actually really funny. It's really funny how this one port is just a literal skip away from New Orleans, and all of a sudden they're like, oh yes, we don't have any cod liver oil, would you mind finding it for us? And yes, apparently, well, that was it. Look at how easy that was. That was extremely easy, and look at how much money I just gained from that. 264,000, and we are almost rank 5 with France as well, which is actually crazy. Alright, 40 kegs of hemp. Alright, sure, 40 kegs of hemp. I probably should have taken all of these tasks, to be honest. Taking all of these tasks would have made everything much easier for us, but the main problem with taking all the tasks at once is that you never know when you're going to have the ability to fulfill all the criteria. Okay, yeah, wow, that was very easy. There we go. Wait a minute. Did I actually complete that just now? Charles, can you stop complaining, you imbecile? Okay, how much do I need? I need 40. I need 40. Okay, yeah. Well, that's absolutely fine. So let's just buy another couple of that. And I actually want to go into the Harbor Master real fast, because we do need to repair our ships, of course. And there we have it. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let's just continue onward, and what we do need to do is we need to get back there relatively fast so that we can continue our interception for the bounty. And time's wasting, you know, time is wasting, so we're going to need to get over there relatively quickly. Alright, so let's go over to the governor. Hello there, sir, thank you. And we are now rank 5. We are now a duke with France, which is wonderful. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, though. You know how we did that bounty just a minute ago, right? You know how much gold I got for that? I got, how much gold? 15,000 or something like that? Didn't I get 15,000 or something? Yeah, something extremely low. And then all of a sudden, with these goods quests, I'm doing them, and they're extremely easy, as you can quite clearly see. I mean, they're very simple. I just go to one place, buy the things that they need, and then I come back here, and I basically only spend about, what? I don't know, 7,000, 10,000, 15,000 or something like that. And they give me a grand total of 242,000. It's amazing. It's very, very good. Anyway, we're not going to be doing anything else here. We are now going to move on. Yes, we are now going to sail on and head on over to our first, very literal port of call. And I actually should just take a quick look here. Okay, so as you can see, we are starting to get to a point where I need to divide the loot. Now, here's the thing. From what I've learned so far about how the morale system works, I know a lot of people have had complaints about the morale, and I am among you. Don't worry. I am among you, yes. I also have a bit of an issue with how fast the morale goes down and how fast your crew get irritated. Because in my opinion, morale shouldn't go down unless you have some kind of setback, in my opinion. Like, for example, let's say, I mean, look at how much stuff I actually have in my hold at the moment. Huge amounts of bread, coffee, tobacco, cacao, we have sauerkraut, we have jewelry, we have spices, grain, fruits, sugar, rum. We had a bunch of grog up until now. They've actually drunk it all by the looks of things. We had some decent salted meat too. Now, obviously, we've got all that stuff. You'd think that that actually makes a decent difference to how much morale they are gaining. But it doesn't. It just goes down, you know, artificially just to implement some kind of difficulty curve. And yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with, you know, any kind of difficulty curve that they want to implement. That's absolutely fine. It's just that they barely give you any time to actually play the game at certain points. Because I would love, if at all possible... Oh, wait a minute. I think I have a quest to actually attack England. Somewhere. No, I don't. I don't actually have any of those. Oh, okay, that's actually rather interesting. I have a huge amount for Spain, as you can see right here, that I need to hand in. And we also need to raid 2 convoys from France as well if we want to do that. But anyway, the point is, don't have a problem with the fact that there's difficulty. But I feel like the morale should take, in my opinion at least, it should take longer for it to depreciate. Because from my reckoning right now, I'd love to enjoy the game. You know, I want to enjoy the game. I want to explore it. I want to have as much fun as possible within the world that it has created. Because for me personally, I absolutely love this. This map seems like it's really small, right? No, it's actually really large. There's a lot to do, or at least I think so. Maybe you don't think so, but I think there's a lot to do. A lot of different pirate hideouts for you to take over, to activate your fast travel points. Hopefully, maybe they've changed how much morale is consumed on fast travel as well, because I and a number of other people noticed that when you fast travel, it actually causes your morale to plummet extremely quickly. And that is obviously not very good, is it? No, that is not particularly good. So hopefully that's not going to happen this time around if I end up doing it. But look at this. We have a bunch of tier 3 upgrades, which is actually really quite fantastic. Boarding strength. Yeah, so we can technically sell this stuff now. So, yeah, we're actually going to be selling handguns too and hammocks. Wait a minute. Yeah, hammocks. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be doing that in just a second. I just need to make sure that we're doing everything correctly. Yeah, there's a lookout. Yeah. Okay, hammocks 3. Is that a support? That seems like it's a support. Increases the maximum possible crew. So I need to sell hammocks and handguns, okay? I need to sell hammocks and handguns, and then we will upgrade those things in our various ships. So yeah, so we need to do that. So handguns and hammocks. Can I sell this, please? Why can't I sell these? Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? No. How do I sell this stuff? I can't sell it? Are you serious? Okay. I'm on the sell screen right here. Look at this. This is the sell screen. So wait a minute. Can I not sell this? No. Okay. Okay. I see. So wait a minute. As far as I am aware, they might have changed the weight capacity for various ships. So for me specifically, I have the Queen Anne at the moment, and as you can quite clearly tell, they may have changed the weight capacity so dramatically of this particular ship that I am now no longer able to customize it because I am over the weight capacity by such a significant amount. That could be the case. I'm actually not entirely sure about that, to be honest. Don't quote me on it, so I really have no idea. We're going to be selling the... actually, should I sell the Queen Anne? Should I sell this Queen Anne or not? Well, we probably shouldn't. I mean, the weight capacity, once again, is significant. But if I go to the selling screen, can I actually do something with this? Yes. So as you can see, I can take this off. However, I cannot do that with my own ship because we are so over the weight capacity. That is really, really weird. Alright, well, I can technically sell this ship. I can only sell it for 15,000. Have they normalized the amount of money that you get for selling ships now? Have they made it a lot less lucrative? Because if that's the case, that's really sad. Because I personally very much enjoyed, you know, selling that stuff. Okay, so wait a minute. We can sell this stuff. And we can sell this as well. Let's just sell all of that. Then we can sell this. There we go. And we're we're now over here once again. Another one of these. We can sell that. We can sell this. There we go. And we can sell that too. Wonderful. And then we have another Queen Anne here. This is actually no one's ship at the moment. I'm actually perfectly happy just to sell this straight up, I think. I don't really see a point in keeping this around, to be honest. But this is all going to go to a good purpose. You know, this whole thing is going to a good purpose because we're going to be able to, from this, hopefully be able to fulfill one of the promises that we have available there, which is obviously to accrue money, as much money as possible. So hopefully that's going to work out quite well for us. And obviously, yeah, look, there's cannon decks. This has 2 cannon decks, as you can see. So it might be a good idea to actually leave this one. And we'll just basically be selling anything else that we see that doesn't have 2 cannon decks. Because, you know, if they don't have 2 cannon decks, then we might as well not even bother, right? So let's just do that. You can actually install additional cannon decks as well. But you are going to need to go to a specific person to be able to do that. And as you can see, this guy's got handguns. So what we can actually do is we can sell both of these. We can actually sell this too, I think. And then we should be able to go to the ship chandler here and get all of these again. Ah, we can't do... Yeah, we can't do that. Okay, that's unfortunate. But maybe I can sell the... maybe we could sell the swivel guns. I'm not sure how much. Yeah, we could sell the swivel guns. Okay, we'll sell the swivel guns, and then we'll get the railing, because crew damage being reduced by 4%. I think that seems pretty decent. But there you go. That's a pretty nice thing, and we've gotten to a decent weight capacity as well. So Esposito is his name. Yes, there we go. I've actually remembered his name now. Wonderful, because I saw it there, of course. All right. But yeah, we can also do something here too if we want to, so I can basically sell the swivel guns as well if we want to. It reduces the probability of ships succeeding in a boarding maneuver against the ship by... I mean, that's pretty good, all things considered. That is pretty good. But it's a bit weird because I don't actually see the swivel guns installed on Charles's ship. It's a bit weird, right? I think it's a bit weird. Oh no, there it is. It's over there. Okay, so that's good to know. So anyway, let's actually just sell this stuff, and we're just gonna then get handgun. We can't get handguns, really? We can't get handguns? Are you serious? Okay, I guess I will sell the light mortar then, and then we will get handguns because that's going to increase our boarding strength by a pretty significant margin. So I'm very happy with that. And then we've got Seamus here. He can basically have nothing at all. Wow, really? Yeah, he can literally have nothing at all. That is hilarious. That is primarily because of the cannon decks, as you can see. Yes. That's 750 weight capacity that adds. That's actually crazy. So yeah, that's the reason why my weight capacity is so incredibly dramatic right now. It's so massive. Okay. Well, whatever the case, we should probably go over here and take a look. Dried fish, is that actually consumed by my crew or not? I should probably take a look and see whether that is indeed the case. I'm not seeing any salted meat here, though. Where is the salted meat? We got some grog here. That's just terrible, unfortunately. There's the salted meat. Fantastic. Huge amounts of that. Oh, my cargo needs to be sold. There we go. We're actually just under the cargo limit now because I think I sold something that actually improved my my cargo space, but oh well, you know, what can you do, eh? What can you do? You know, we kind of need to make ourselves a little bit better in combat and stuff like that. Oh, wait a minute. I don't actually want to be attacked by these guys if at all possible because... No, don't attack me. Are you serious? I will... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So now here's the thing. I actually wanted to go into the tavern to restore my crew. But now I haven't done that. So now I have much less crew than I would have otherwise had. So this is going to be very, very problematic. Okay. Yeah, we might have some issues here. But I guess... Oh, hello. Oh, no. They might be making a bit of a mistake right there. Oh, yeah. Massive mistake. Getting into range. Oh, yeah. Look at that damage. Fantastic. Okay. So that's what we love to see. But as I said, our boarding actions are going to be a lot slower now and a lot less good. So I'm basically just going to limp forward here for the most part. I'm not really going to go too hard on moving towards the opponent. I want them to kind of move into range of us. so that we don't necessarily get absolutely blasted to death immediately upon us entering range. And yeah, that seems to be working out quite nicely for us. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see if I can do something here. Yeah, this is not going to work. I could do something here. Maybe. Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, this is working out real nice. Okay, so we just go all the way around, and then we just shoot at this one. 70% chance. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we destroyed all their armor, which is all that I could really ask for, to be honest. And we'll just end the turn here. And now we can theoretically capture... What is this? I have no idea what this is, but we do need to capture this, in my opinion. So let's execute our boarding action. 80% chance. That's pretty good. Oh, it failed. Okay. Not a big fan of the boarding failure there, sir. Thank you. Yes, we might have some issues now. Right. Okay, well, let's just eliminate one of these then. So let's just kill this. Boom. That's easy enough, isn't it? And then we can hopefully... We can do a challenge, actually. Let's do a challenge. Let's challenge enemies to attack. And we can also do a boarding action here as well if we want to. So we can hopefully get Esposito around there. Yeah, look at that. 90% chance. That should be successful. Yes, it was. And... now, yeah, they're attacking Charles a little bit. That's actually great. Okay, perfect. I wasn't expecting them to actually take the bait so heavily there, but apparently they are. So that's actually wonderful. All right, wait a minute. Is there anything else I can do? Well, yes, there is in actual fact. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so I can maybe fire here. 50% chance is not great, but I'm going to take it just to depreciate a little bit of their armor. That's all that we can really do. And now we're going to go for the boarding action, 98% chance. And we'll go for another boarding action here. Just because. And we can now use Charles maybe to deal some damage. Maybe I can actually get a bit lucky here. No, my positioning is just... it's just terrible. It really is. So we're going to have to just go for a board. 5% chance is never going to happen, but... it's just surrounding them on all sides. That's basically the only reason why I was doing that, to be honest. Just so that they couldn't move, couldn't go anywhere that they wanted to go, and all that wonderful stuff. Otherwise, I do need to turn... yes, perfect. 40% chance. Once again, just taking out a little bit of their armor. We are actually shooting at our own person as well, which is not exactly great, but what can you do? Sometimes you do need to take some of those losses. And we're just going to shoot at that ship over there. 40% chance only. Are you serious? Really? Okay. Well, it's enough. That's all it needed, really. Just enough, you know. Seamus can obviously fire. We can fire over here. Let's go for a 70% chance here. Nice. There we go. I mean, literally, just having these double decks is making so much difference. I know I said that in a previous episode too, but it really does. I mean, literally, if you see Esposito use his weapons in comparison to any of these guys with their double decks, it's going to be extremely difficult to do enough damage to actually make that work. But there you go. We actually won a battle by literally winning by just murdering them. Just murdering them completely. So that's absolutely wonderful. Okay, so, oh yeah. Now this is a really good ship of the line. If we can actually get this to be... if this is a double deck, then I will be very happy with this. Okay, wait a minute. We now know where to find the... oh, is this new? Is this a new event? We managed to catch the captain of one of the pirate ships. Didn't take long, and he sang like a hungry seagull. We now know where to find the pirate hideout in territory West Florida. If you want, we can attack it and take over. Right, so we have a new task. Interesting. Okay, so wait a minute. So West Florida, so in other words, over there? Okay. That's actually kind of interesting, because I don't believe they did that before. So that might be a new thing that they have implemented or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, what we need to do is we need to complete another 7 missions. We need to earn 51,000 ducats in 1 sea battle. That's going to be extremely difficult to do. And otherwise, everything is pretty easy. So that shouldn't be bad. But if you take a look at my morale right here, it's been 4 days still. My morale is looking pretty good, and it is currently increasing every single day. So yeah, but as I say, it's I can't really do much about that. Okay, so we are just going to go into Tampa here. I would like to see if I can maybe go to the tavern, buy a round of people. Let's get a whole bunch. Can we get more? No, we cannot get more. Okay, That's a little bit, it's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Because if you take a look at this, we need to hire 1,500. Yes, we need to fire, no, not fire, but we need to hire 1,500 crew. That's pretty harsh. That is pretty harsh. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to do our very best here. Actually, I would like to attack this. I would actually like to attack that, but there are a bunch of enemies nearby, technically, if they were going to attack us in the first place, but yeah, I mean, generally attacking that would be fantastic because it's literally 574 combat strength. It would be so incredibly easy. Okay, so very quickly, let's just take a quick look at that ship of the line, because as you see here, it has hull tier 3 and frame tier 3. That was the main reason why I was looking at it. It doesn't seem to have double decks, so that is a bit of a problem. Might not be using that at all, but I don't know. It doesn't seem particularly worth it to use a ship that doesn't have double decks. As far as I'm aware as well, people have told me that double decks are actually available as an upgrade if you are friendly with Spain. Is that right? I think it's friendly with Spain or friendly with England. See, now I can't even remember because it's been such a long time. But otherwise, apart from that, we are going to be attempting to look for this particular vessel. I think we... Oh, it's actually between these 2 points? Are you serious? It's between these 2 points? I had no idea. Right, okay. I might have messed this up. Okay, so the Jean-Pierre is what we need to intercept. Let me see if I can actually do this. It's going to be highly unlikely that I will be able to now, I assume. Don't think I'm going to be able to here, but we'll try it. I knew it after all. You're a straight shooter and a great captain, says Seamus. Oh, okay. Well, he's apparently very, very pleased. Okay, wait a minute. Did I actually do something for him? No, I didn't do anything for him, but how is he actually doing with us? Oh, he's doing fine. He's doing okay. And bear in mind, look at this. The crew is amazed by your vast collection of ships. How about another galleon? Yeah, that's... okay. Well, that's never happened to me before. No, that's never happened at all. But, yeah, we are cruising along here, and hopefully we will be intercepting this particular fleet relatively soon. I'm actually wondering whether I should just go into a fight just to complete this particular task, because I only need to do one more, and then Spain is going to absolutely love us, or they should be, a little bit at least, you know, just a little bit. Okay, oh, look at this. The crew falls over their feet raving about us. Oh my, who would have expected that? Not me. That's for sure. I mean, you know me. I'm pretty terrible at managing the morale of the crew, but yeah, they seem to be very much enjoying how we are leading things at the moment. I have massive amounts of cash as well, all things considered. Let me actually just keep an eye on this. Okay, so it's been 7 days. Yeah, we're gonna need to divide the loot. We are gonna need to divide the loot. This is gonna be really harsh, actually, for me to do this, but we will need to do it. And as I've said before, sometimes it is actually a good idea if you literally just go ahead and lose on purpose. But you need to obviously put your people in, well, put your ships, shall we say, in your dry dock ahead of schedule, because that would be the thing that you need to do first. So to make sure that you are, all good and you have all your most up-to-date ships, your best ships saved, and then just go out and lose a battle instantly, and then you're back to square one with your brig, with whatever, weakest ship that you have, and then you can start to build up your promise strength again, because your promises are inevitably going to get to this point where it's just absolutely insane. It really is. I mean, come on, you know, you can see that right here. Anyway, yeah, we're going to need to divide the loot, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with this. Ooh, hello. Wait a minute. Oh, hello. Okay, wait a minute. No. Okay, this is actually someone that is extremely difficult to keep happy, as far as I'm aware. Someone actually told me in the comments, a couple of people were talking even about this particular captain in the comments, and she is extremely difficult to please, basically, to keep her loyal. And she is inevitably going to have a situation where she's really, really low in influence or relation with you, and then it's going to be big drama and terrible things happening. So not going to be doing that right now, but otherwise that's actually going to be the end of this episode. And by all means, let me know if you want to see more. Otherwise, you can check out the game through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.